As Blue Lock continues to move forward into the story, it makes me think of characters that are bound to return eventually. I think some of these characters have to return as they either still have unfinished business or we haven't seen them in a long time. I'm not really sure where KiiNGKhyy wants to go with Blue Lock in terms of the rest of the story. Do you have a whole arc for the Under 20 World Cup and then a time skip to showcase the actual World Cup? Do you skim through the Under 20 World Cup and go to the high Q route where everyone is an adult playing for clubs around the world? I'm not sure, but I assume that we definitely see a lot of the adults from Blue Lock to appear and go against the Blue Lock players once again. Once the NEL is over and we get to the World Cup, it's possible to see a lot of these characters show back up once again. This will be the perfect tournament arc for these characters to now come back once again and be important towards the story. First, let's start with the obvious, Atoshi Sae. We haven't seen Atoshi Sae since the end of Under 20, and that has been over 2 years from now. There's no doubt now that Sae will play for the Blue Lock Under 20 team, and he will be a huge addition as he is still the best midfielder we have seen in Japan. With everyone now evolving from the NEL, Sae will be able to work with Blue Lock and get something going as he can pass from a multitude of strikers who can score from his passes. We just witnessed some of the greatest animation in Blue Lock from Sae, and it would be criminal to not have him show back up for Japan and help them win the World Cup. You see, Sae understands now that there are some strikers who can change Japan like Asagi. He will definitely be back to help assist when the time is right. It sucks Sae's club Real did not enter the NEL, but this sets things up nice as Real has offered the bag to Kaiser for him to join that club, and it would be great to see a team of Sae and Kaiser, but we'll leave that for another time. Blue Lock can't expect to win if they don't have someone like Sae on their team to help create some of the best passing moments we will ever see. Next we have the World 5. It was a no-brainer that we would see the World 5 come back again, as they are some of the best players in the world. I have no doubt that each of these players will be back, especially considering Loki is a master for PSG right now, and I also see Leonardo Luna coming back as he plays for Spain, and we can see how he holds up compared to Noel Noah. The World 5 except Loki haven't been seen that much, but we did get to see just how great their skills were when they were here. I'm expecting all of them to show back up once we time skip to the future when Blue Lock is past the under 20 mark. Now we have the FIFA president. This is a no-brainer as he has been working with Japan to settle Blue Lock and even help create the NEL in the background. The most we have seen from him is when he went to rescue Kaiser from jail. I'm sure he will play an important role later down the line, and we can see just what his importance is to the story. This should evolve more once we get to the World Cup. Something tells me there's more that meets the eye with this guy. Just why did he even allow something like the NEL in the first place? Why did he make 5 clubs head to Japan just to face Blue Lock? How did he hear about Kaiser? When did he become the FIFA manager? There's a lot of questions that need answers. I can't wait to see what is revealed about him. And last but not least, for in my opinion the most important character to return is Kira. If you don't remember Kira, he was Japan's jewel who first defeated Asagi's Ichinan high school football team to head to nationals. He was later invited by Ego to join Blue Lock and gets eliminated from Asagi before the first selection even started. This was crazy at the time because Kira was widely known as Japan's jewel, and yet he was eliminated early. I expect Kira to return eventually and want to face off against Asagi. Some predict that Kira is half German and can play for Germany's national team. That would be crazy considering that Kaiser is also from Germany, so maybe we see the two of Asagi's most feared rivals teaming up together to stop him. I honestly love the idea of Kira coming back, and this time playing with an ego that he wasn't able to cultivate during his little stint with Blue Lock would be amazing. He would have the ego rage of a madman and would want to stop Asagi by any means. That is something that needs to happen to make the story even more interesting. If there's anyone on the list who I want to come back, it's easily Kira. We didn't get to see much of him, and when he left, the look he had on his face for Asagi was the face of someone who wants revenge. It would be the best thing in the world to have Kira return, and I'm staying on that wish forever. Let me know if there are any other characters in Blue Lock I didn't mention that you hope will return again soon. I thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back in the next one. Peace.